Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
We have to change the transform section, and we have to add that transformation. So we have two options: custom report transformation and custom transformation. The third option says a new custom report transformation, but we have already created the custom report transformation that we want. So we will select that custom report transformation, and it will ask you, okay, what is the custom report transformation you want to do? So I will just select the name, WW Employee Details. Okay, done. So we have now added a transformation step right here. We have added a transformation step. What is the transformation type? It is custom report transformation, right? So now we are going to configure that particular transformation. We have just created the placeholder for the time being. We have not configured the transformation yet, right? So now we will go to the related actions, and then we will go to Enterprise Interface, and now suddenly you see an option which says Configure Transformation. Okay, Enterprise Interface Configure Transformation. A lot of integration consultants I have worked with, they find it difficult to locate this menu path where they can find the Configure Transformation. They would keep clicking on this, and then they will keep clicking on the related actions, and keep clicking on Edit and Delete and so on. But that will not take you to the place where you can configure the transformation. The path is Related Actions, Enterprise Interface, Configure Transformation. Okay. But before we go there is this alert or this error which has popped up. What is the error? So it says, incompatible data source, alternate output format, and transformation type combination right. Incompatible data source, alternate output format, and transformation type. So basically it has. It's a bit hurt. It's got a bit emotional and sentimental. The idea is saying, if you are going to use a transformation anyway, why did you bother to call me as the alternate output right? If you're going to use a transformation, why use an alternate output format, right? So I'll go away. So let's help it. So let's go to the Enterprise Interface and edit, and in the Get Data section, alternate output format, we say thank you. We no longer need an alternate output format, right? We remove it. We remove it, and we save it. And click OK. Now it is happening, right? Now it is happening. Now there is no alternate output format. So what happens now? If you are not using an alternate output format, then that means your transformation, your custom transformation, when we do, and now even your custom report transformation is going to work with the XML output right. The transformation is going to happen on the XML data. That is why we are going to use XSLT. XSLTs are good with transforming XML data. Okay. So now we will go ahead and configure our custom report transformation. Related Actions, Enterprise Interface, Configure Transformation right. So first option, the default option. It says, uses delimited. So the output that you are going to create is a delimited output? Okay. The other option that we have is a fixed with output. Anyone knows what is a fixed with output file? You want me to show you what is a fixed with output file. We talked about the delimited file yesterday, right? That comma delimited file we talked about. But what about a fixed with? Okay, let me finish this, then I will talk about a fixed with file. Alright, so now, what is the delimiter? What do you think should be the delimiter? What did we set out to do? Why are we using a custom report transformation? There was an objective, right? Why are we here? The pipe, right? So our delimiter should be pipe, isn't it? So just type it there, pipe. Line ending character. Remembering yesterday we saw something as our line ending character, the record separator, record delimiter. What will be our line ending character? You have three options: line feed, carriage return, or carriage return line feed. What was the option we saw yesterday when we were doing our file? What was the option we saw? Carriage return. Carriage return line feed is the default, is the option that we see in Windows systems. I'm using a Windows system, so when I opened up the file in my system, I saw carriage return line feed. Now remember that you may have to discuss this with the recipient, right? With the receiving application owner. Okay, what is the line ending character? I can do line feed. I can do carriage return. I can do carriage return, line feed together, right? So they will tell you that, okay, my system is on this operating system, so we expect this particular character as our line ending character. Okay. So, anyway, we are using carriage return line feed, and now we have those individual columns. Where did we see all these fields? Worker manager, location, job profile, and so on. Where did we see these fields? On our report, and this is a custom report transformation, so it is absolutely based on our report, right? So here are our fields, and you see, by default it says, prefix with a double quote, end with a double quote, right? I don't want it, right? We have taken care of the product, so I will remove this, and, if you want, you can change the name of the column heading override as well. So instead of worker, you can say employee, right? So now, if I had the output instead of the first field being worker, right? The heading. In the heading it will say employee, right? Instead of worker it will say employee, because I'm going to transform it. I'm transforming it now. Manager again in the manager. Let me remove these double quotes. I don't need it. Manager can remain like this, and or maybe instead of manager, I may use the word supervisor, right? Okay. Location. Also, let me remove the double quotes. Job profile. Also, I will remove the double quotes. Any problem by removing these double quotes? We know at the back of our mind, right, that some data has commas. So will it be a problem now that we are removing these double quotes from each and every field? Can it cause an issue? We are going to use pipe as the delimiter. Right. So if there is a comma as part of the data, yeah, that's absolutely fine. We expect that. Right. That is the whole reason that we are changing the delimiter itself. Isn't it? Because we want to avoid this problem. That okay. Even if the data contains the comma, that's fine. Because our delimiter is different. So here let's say, in the Director of Benefits, Director of Employee Benefits, before that there will be.
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us at sales@upptalk.com.